This video will expose 3 fundamental lies propagated by the fitness industry and similarly propagated by all parts of the world. This video will also show you what to do so you can become the strongest version of yourself. Hey, I'm Weiland with Pacific Rim Athletics, and my aim is to help you generalize this to all areas of life. Listen, you can't really change, it's okay. You can't transform. A culture of hustle porn is the new norm. Follower counts dictate the platform, and here's the perfect body type, the perfect form. Oh wait, my mistake, here's an 8-minute per day program that'll take the world by storm. All hail the new guru, newly born, plus a new gizmo. All the others are worn. This is the trend from business to education to fitness. Why do I say that? Think about it. Cradle to grave care, sit behind a computer, then a TV, then a movie, office jobs, back pain, and people endlessly repeating expressions like they're too old, too out of shape, too injured, and quick fixes that keep people in the same position. But we say Pac-Rim contra mundum. You can cut through all that noise and really transform. So subscribe so you don't miss the training all of our top students receive. And remember, don't mistake videos online as a substitute for coaching and proper training with safety, insurance, and progressions. Lie number 1 is that you need something new. Did you ever wonder why there's no end to the canon of fitness, or mathematics texts, or business secrets? I couldn't even begin to count how many books, diets, and programs there are just in fitness. And then they find a new, novel tactic that appeals to the masses, entitle it a short combination of words, usually including a V, K, or X sound, and then market it to the moon and back. But the truth is that there is nothing new under the sun. A book in a closed canon mentions that. Math, business, and fitness haven't ever changed. Just like the beautiful numerics of math haven't changed, human joints haven't changed. Just like there are no secrets in business, it's simply about serving people. Fitness is about developing flexible, mobile strength for health. And this video will walk you through that. But the simple yet hard truth is that we were designed to work, and to work hard, but towards goals. I'll share some insights in a moment, which will allow you to take your training to the next level and be enjoyable, and even master some of the moves you see all of our students doing. But think about this analogy. The only thing that waits on the other side of retirement is boredom or failure. Fitness and health are the same. Goal-oriented work is integral to your progress. Donald Trump mentions that one of his friends retired and then tried to come back to the investment world after 20 years, and he was defeated and then died a few weeks later. This unfortunate story shows us that momentum is critical. Momentum in all areas of life, and momentum in your training. Momentum doesn't need to be the G-forces experienced on a roller coaster, but more the speeds of a nice long-distance road trip with friends. That is the best momentum you can have. Let's take a pull-up for example. Our shoulders are designed to hang, climb, and support us in suspension, and to build them requires use, movement, and work over time, like rows, then holds, then hangs, then chin-ups, then pull-ups. And why stop there, then muscle-ups? So take this first principle and apply it. You don't need anything new. You need simple, logical, consistent, hard-working steps that generate momentum towards a goal. That's it. Line number 2 is that you need a program. Programs are for computers. They're very straightforward. There's no deviation, if then. But that's just not how we're designed. It's almost Gnosticism, but flipped. Gnosticism is the idea that the body and mind are not intrinsically connected. That's the material world. That the material world is somehow corrupted and the spiritual is all that matters. Fitness says, here's a program, you don't even have to think. What in the world? They'd have you believe you need another cleverly titled fitness program that is just a repackaging of repetitive exercises. It's a Gnostic, dualistic, cookie-cutter methodology. And don't be mistaken, this happens in every other field, from schooling to fast food to new vehicles to more expensive, shiny objects that are totally unnecessary for a happy, healthy life. You don't need a program. You're organic. You grow like a bonsai tree. A system helps, just like pruning helps, and a coach helps, just like a gardener helps. The truth here is that you don't need a program. You need a garden, a healthy culture, a context for growth. Let's take another move as an example. I've seen dozens upon dozens of people who've wanted to gain a handstand or a press or an air flare, but they practice alone in their home, in studio or gym, watching videos online or training by themselves with a small group of people who aren't progressing or are the negative Nancys. This is similar to trying to grow a garden in a junkyard. The soil isn't right. There's heaps of junk laying around. You'd have to completely transform the environment to develop the garden. And that's the point. For a handstand, surround yourself with people who are making progress. I call this the peer ladder. Some might be behind you, some might be even with you, and others might be ahead of you, a little further up the ladder. This is a fantastic environment to learn anything, including a handstand. And then let's take a handstand. The seat is actually just a low squat position, then a frog stand for 60 seconds, then leg lifts, then kick-ups, then walking around a little, then holding. But let's say you're training the wrong way, watching the wrong videos and surrounded by the wrong people. Those are like weeds in the garden that will prevent the handstand or anything else from growing. You see, you don't need a program, you need the right environment, the right soil, water, tools, fellow plants, and gardeners. So apply this principle to your training and watch how fast you start to progress. Lie number 3 is that you need more tools. In fitness, it's bands, balls, bumper plates, and all the rest. In business, it's secrets, blueprints, followers, clout. In math, it's a new curriculum, Common Core, standardized tests. These are all baloney, and we are not silly sausages. You simply need the right tools. And here I'll be very straightforward. This point builds off of the last. The first and most important tool that anyone needs is the right community. Even those that train quote unquote alone, they've got something or someone that they're not acknowledging. Maybe they have a supportive family that they don't even realize is a miraculous blessing. Or they don't really talk to anyone at the gym they go to, but they're a visual learner and they're constantly taking everything in, learning by osmosis. Or they happen to connect with a few good people online that keep them going in spirit. Even when you're alone, you're never really alone. The one who made you is always there. Let's apply this to a back walkover, or back flexibility in general. Countless people have horrible back flexibility, even though they've practiced for years. Yet, students will get in our program and a few months down the line, they're bridging, doing hollow backs, and even back walkover progressions in their late 40s and beyond. So put the blinders on to the lies and be encouraged, inspired, and motivated to take your training and life to the next level. Sometimes the next level might feel like a step backwards, and that's okay too. It's just pruning. There's more videos coming up that'll help you, and if you want to start training, click any of the links. And I'll see you in the next video.